Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nkonya, aka ArchiWiz, and I would like to show you what's new in the architectural engineering exam specifications from NCEES. I recently passed the architectural engineering PE exam. I am a licensed PE now, and I've gone through some twists and turns in starting off with choosing the architectural engineering exam, veering off into civil construction, then to civil structural, and then I came back to architectural engineering. But today's video, I want to go over the new exam specifications that apply effective October of 2026. So I'll get off the stage now and show you what's new. So here we have on the left side what the exam specifications for architectural engineering were from October 2022 until October 2025. Those topics hadn't changed since 2018 when they were originally published. And as you can see, we had certain items. Excuse me, I'm trying to work my pen here. The first group of questions was building systems integration. We had 11 to 17 questions. Electrical systems had 19 to 29 questions. Mechanical systems had 19 to 29 questions. Structural systems had 14 to 21 questions. Project management and construction administration had 7 to 11 questions. If we scroll down to the codes and standards, we were supposed to refer to the IBC 2018 edition, the 2018 IECC, and you can see the rest of the codes there. And now some of you may be asking, did I see or use all of these codes during my exam last year? I used the NDS, I used the ASCE 7, I had all the codes and I studied with all the codes, and most of them showed up in my exam. There was a question from the NFPA that I that really dogged me. I think I missed it, but regardless, I passed the exam, so I was extremely happy. Uh, so those were the codes and standards for the previous exam. If we now move to the 2026 version, you can see where my cursor is there. Normally, the handbooks are published about 6 months prior to the exam. So we're coming up on those 6 months or on that 6 month timeline. So expect to see a new handbook for the architectural engineering exam in about 2 or so months. But I've been checking almost every week to see what's new because NCEES does not publish when new information comes out. They expect that the examinee or the potential licensee is keeping uh, on track or keeping those items under watch. So, one of the major things that has changed in this is that there is no building systems integration called out in the 2026 exam specification. Instead, we have 23 to 35 questions for electrical systems, 25 to 38 questions for mechanical systems, 15 to 23 questions for structural systems, and the same 7 to 11 questions for project administration. In looking at some of the questions that are, or some of the areas that are within the um, questions, that the potential questions or topics that could be asked, I believe that building systems integration has essentially been subsumed into the other factors or the other the other, I don't want to call it disciplines, the other knowledge categories. Um, let's see if we can find one of them. Life safety systems definitely should be between electrical and mechanical systems, because things like exhaust fans in stairwells, that normally would be under building systems integration. That should be somewhere in mechanical systems because it's life safety. Sustainability in design and construction, it really depends on where the question is. You can find it between structural systems, electrical systems, and mechanical systems. You may even be able to find it in project administration and what your contracts say about sustainability in design and construction. Comparative system efficiencies, that goes between electrical and mechanical. Structural systems can also have systems efficiencies, and that would be in an area like how much concrete uh, would you use to, say, build this slab? Is slab A more economical choice than slab B? Is this structural steel section a more economical um, option for the owner, or is this WT 10 by 35 or whatever it is? So, like I said, I believe that all the items in, or most of the items in building systems integration have been subsumed into the electrical, mechanical, and structural systems. So, just an FYI, if we go down to the codes, it looks largely like that the codes are the same. Now we'll scroll down on the 2022 standards. And I think it's pretty easy to see that it's the same. 2019 edition for the NFPA 13, 2019 edition for the NFPA 14, 2019 edition for the NFPA 20, 2017 edition for the National Electric Code, and the NFPA 101, the Life Safety Code, is also the same. The ACI 318 is still the 2019 edition. The Masonry Code is also the 2016 edition. We still have the 15th edition of the Steel Construction Manual, and ASE 7 for loads, still the 2016 edition. So if you already have the codes, it's nothing has changed with the codes, and we're very lucky for that, because when I was studying for the civil structural exam, the codes changed in 2024. So hope this helps. I hope to bring you more questions and actual working of problems in my next video. So thank you. Bye.